Hi, love. Welcome back to my channel. Terry spoken to you. And for those who's visiting me the first time, I want to thank you and I hope you continue on with me. Um, Today, I am going to finish up from the last video that I post about my bracelets that I create. And I had showed you guys what I had finished creating, and this was one of them. But I had to add the little peace sign. Um, I always call that a sign. The little peace charm on there, okay? So this is the one that I finished doing from the last video. And what I'm creating here is a sons and fathers bracelet. This one is the sons. And I finished this one earlier because I didn't want the video to be so long. So I finished this one earlier, and this is the little sons. And this is the father's bracelet that I'm continuing to working on. And it's going to be exactly like the son, but not exact. The fathers have a little more depth to it. And the sons is kind of more, it's similar, alike, but it doesn't have the full depth, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to finish this one off, if you can see. And I'm going to do that with you guys, so you guys can see how I make my energy bracelet. Okay. So what I do, I have ordered a beaded board, and it haven't came yet. But when it arrives, I'm going to do another video so you guys can see how I work with the beaded board. It's really nice. What it does is help you to size the bracelets and the necklaces that you want to create. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to do this one by my hand. And I already did some bracelets for them before, so I kind of know their size. So we're going to go there. So we're going to take the beads. Like I said, I already started beading, right? Now we're going to take this side. I have beads on one side here. And I use these tools right here. Let me get that. I use these tools. These tools are so cute to me. And they're very small. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try these and see how my grip is with these. Because when you're creating these bracelets and necklaces, whatnot, you kind of like tear your skin a little bit. And your hand just will not be looking good. So you have to be careful. You have to be very gentle when you create these beads in order to keep yourself from pulling your skin away from, your hand. These are the large ones that I normally would use. But when I seen these little small ones, and I picked them up at Menards. Menards is a hardware store, so I don't know if you guys know about it or not, if it's in your state or whatever. But anyways, it's just a hardware store, so you can get this at any hardware store. And they're real small. And I said, you know what, the grip may be better, so I'm just going to go ahead and use them and see. It's my first time using them. And so we're going to use those. Then I have some beads. I have some little dividers. I call these dividers from some of the beads some of the necklace and bracelets I have created. What I do is save the leftovers from there. You see these right here? And then I take those and I add to my design. And believe me, don't throw this stuff away because it can get expensive. So, and I don't want that to happen. So what I do is I keep those. And then I add to my design to create a unique design, right? So let's get started on this piece. Okay, you're going to take one bead and you're going to put it through the stretch strings. That's what this is. I have two videos about these bracelets that I'm creating. So if you go back in my channel, you will see on my other videos about these bracelets. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to put these beads in here. We're going to drop it. Then we're going to take another one. And what I did is I sized it with the number of beads on each side, the right and the left side. And in the middle is the design. So I wanted to give it a little manly design. And I do all. I don't discriminate, believe me, honey. So don't worry. I'm just telling you about these bracelets because this is the way they wanted their bracelets to look, and that's fine. And you're just putting the beads in and you're dropping. And the more that you create these bracelets or necklaces, whatever, you can get faster and faster doing it. It just become faster. And anything that you like to do, you'll be able to do it quickly and with ease. And I like creating these bracelets. So now here I am. And I have them where they're even. And what I'm going to do is size it with my wrists. Like I said, I made some before for them, so I kind of know. And that is a great size. So we're gonna leave it there. We're not gonna add any more beads because I believe this is the size that it is. This one fell off, so I'm gonna put this one back in. And what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna size it with my own wrist so I can see what it looks like. Kind of show you guys. See, that's what it's gonna look like. That's really nice, isn't it? I love it. Yeah. So we're gonna tie. And what I do here, I take the string and I wrap it around 2 times. The first time I pull it together to give it that tightness, right? Because I want it to be tight, but not too tight. Because you don't want the beads to be too tight. But you want them tight because you don't want them to loosen up or fall off. So this is what I do. See if you see what, see, it's getting tighter. Actually, I'm going to do one. Because for some reason, it's giving me problems. So let's try one. Sorry about that. Let's try. I shouldn't apologize. But anyway, let's try one. Okay, we tighten it, right? Then we're going to try 2. We're going to loop it twice. 1, 2. Now we're going to pull it together. There we go. You see that? Now what I'm going to do here is use my glue. The reason we use glue is to, well, I do, is to keep it from coming loose. And you can use some craft glue. I get my glue from Hobby Lobby, Joann's. You can order it online, you know that. Anything you want, you can get it online. And I'm going to use a toothpick. I used to take the glue and I used to tap it in there, but I prefer to do it this way. And the toothpick makes it easier and neater. Then I take it and I open it up and I just pat it around the string because I'm gluing it, right? There's a way you can do it without using the glue. And I've been practicing on that one. But I like to do it this way to make sure it's secure and it doesn't come loose. Probably put a little bit more to make sure it doesn't come loose because I don't want that to happen. And believe me, this really, really works. It keeps it secure. I kind of let it dry. So I'm going to sit it here for a while, let it dry, and let you guys see some of the other ones that I had created. Let that dry a little bit before I cut it. And these are some of the ones that I have created. I call this a vintage energy bracelet. And I call this one right here, I made it with memory wires. There's some memory wires. I'm going to show that to you too as well. I love this one. And this is on my other video, the one before this one. And then I made a faith. See the little faith right there? Hope you guys can see it. They're really nice. So yeah, and then there's more designs that I have created. And there's going to be more. And I try to do, I will make the same ones. But there's a lot of times I like to do them without even thinking about it or how I'm doing it. So they can be different. And I make these right here as well. So we're going to take this, tight it, make sure it's tight before I cut it. I'm going to show you the finished touch of the father and son's bracelet. And actually, you can take these bracelets, fathers and mothers, sons and daughters. You know, you can start a culture life with this. You can take these bracelets and the father can give this to his son when he's a child. When he get older, he can make another one, add more beads. See the difference between the father and the sons? The father have more of a depth on his bracelet. The son doesn't have one, but he have here and he has it here. The father has it on this side, on this side. So when he mature, then he can get another bracelet, and then it could be like the father's. So what are you doing? You're creating a culture. Culture is easy to create, and you guys can do that. Think of your own culture. You don't have to worry about who's doing what. Just get your family together and create a culture. You know, it can happen because I was raised with a culture, and mind you, I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. No one. So don't look for perfect. You're not going to find it. And my mom and my dad had a culture life that when they raised us. And when my father passed, things changed. Then when my mother passed, it even changed more. When I got older, started having kids, I didn't install that in them. And I should have. But I didn't. So, okay, fine. So let's start one now. How about that? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to go all into depth. But please don't forget to hit that notification bell. Like, share, and please give it a thumbs up. That keeps my videos moving, and we can all resonate. We can all get some inspiration behind things if we just continue to help each other, to move each other along. Okay? So if you like it, don't forget, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it, what you think, and hey, I'll see you around. Bye.